susceptible off stage, right? I feel like MazeBeans type of Steve really exposes that. So
I feel that because a lot of Foxes will assume that they're the one in control. They're the one, like, they're making you scared in that mid-range. But if MazeBeans is playing as we're anticipating, and he's just going to run up and start pressing jab and F-tilt, jab, F-tilt, up-tilt, it's going to be so scary for RyuKai. He has to play around that instead of MazeBeans playing around him. But he gets that opening hit, and that's a good 50% to start us off, not really having to commit too much to it as well. But what's 50 to... Okay. And how much we get? Not getting the most precise combos there from MazeBeans, but still good pressure. Starting us off here.
It just feels like with RyuKai, you need, or just in Fox in general, with Steve, you need so much patience, right? You need to understand that, like, Steve can do a lot of things, a lot of overtuned moves that you kind of have to just deal with. You know, you can't always, you know, do some blistering options all the time. Sometimes have a little bit of patience and it'll work out well. You know, patience is a virtue for sure. Nearly gets the ricochet option. You just can't find it right there. And you know, Steve's looking for one thing, that back throw into the block and see what you do next. But either way, it's kind of even at the moment.
Yeah, RyuKai showing some awareness, but not enough to avoid that Elytra and the up smash catching that landing. Such a scary anti-air option in a matchup like this, where Foxes love that fast fall neutral air, fast fall down air. Okay, unfortunate for RyuKai, everything is awesome, but not quite gonna die for that situation. But what could have been a stock already has led to an insane swing in MazeBeans' favor. The pressure has started, and it keeps on going. RyuKai looking a little lost at the moment here.
The momentum from Maze, that second stock has been insane.
By staying alive because of the ceiling, the ceiling tech, he got a good 83%, to the point where up smash becomes a kill option.
Okay, Rapid Jab gonna put him away, gonna see what he does next. Can't fight the minecart again. This is where patience needs to kind of seep in. You're just running at Steve all the time, and even though Fox has great buttons, I feel like Steve has godlike buttons, right? I mean, it's just a difference. You can't really match it right there. Gets the drill, nothing from it though, only the dash attack, and you're gonna be scrapping with Steve. You know he only wants to jab, but Fox's frame data might be crazy, but can it deal with jab focus? Oh my god!
Everything's awesome, Fabs. MazeBeans is having a lovely time.
The smirk as well.
That grin on his face. He's loving the game. He loves this.
And this is what I was talking about, you know. If it's going to be just like that with the Fox, I feel like, honestly, put it away. The Wolf is there. I don't know how warm it is, but I feel like Wolf does better in this matchup. You know, I mean, he's going to have a much better time kind of, you know, combating a lot of the things that Steve's putting out. Of course, like I said before, Fox might have the quicker buttons, you know, maybe even a better recovery or just on par with it. But at the same time, with Wolf, I feel like, you know, you've got bigger moves to use. You know, you can fight some of these options that I think better, in my opinion anyway. I just don't feel like Fox is worth it.
I fully agree, because it means you don't have to scrap. We saw that last stock situation where they were both pressing their button there, but one's pressing jab, one's pressing up tilt. I don't think that's a situation you really want to be in if you're RyuKai. Even though Fox has that insane frame data, it doesn't matter if you're clanking and the risk reward is like one hit. You hit a jab as Fox, sure, you get some damage, maybe you get some pressure. If MazeBeans hits a jab, you die.
Yeah, I completely.
You can't afford to be in that position.
I feel you. Okay, RyuKai saying, you know what, Fabs? You got to shut up for a bit. I'm going to do my thing, stick with the Fox. You know, there's a reason why it's my main. And honestly, I understand that. You know what I mean? You don't have to always go Wolf. You don't always have to go secondaries. But maybe we'll see what the Fox can do in this game too on Battlefield. Might be well, you know, with the platforms, of course, can get a lot of laddering options. But that's only if you can get started. Because at the moment, MazeBeans getting ladders of his own.
Yeah, he has his own triplats to extend combos with. I suppose if you're RyuKai, you get a nice stage like Battlefield. You get to... You get a bit more confident with how MazeBeans plays. I love that option. That's a lot of damage. And maybe you just need a bit of time instead of a character change, but we'll have to see as this game progresses. Not finding the tech, going for that same setup, but somehow the up B is hitting instead, and you're going to die for that. You're going to die for getting hit by that up tilt. Those nil ladders are crazy from MazeBeans. You saw him drop them a couple times, but you only need one of them to connect at that right percent to lead it to stop. How many jabs? Are you dying here? Are you dying here?
Best guy in the world, but still not enough to you know, get the kill. But okay, decent from RyuKai. At least he needs to survive. You take damage, but at least you're still on the same stock. But of course, you are at a little bit of a deficit. Gets past the down smash, sneaks in that platform, that plat drop back air. Now it's his turn to get some ledge trapping. He's really liking the up B option, but it doesn't seem to be working out that time. Only works the one-time focus. And if you're a one-trick pony, you're gonna have to get back to the stall and find something better. And okay, gets the grab, snatches him out of nowhere. And again, it's MazeBeans' time on the ledge. Where do we go? Here's the setup focus.
RyuKai may be a one-trick pony, but MazeBeans has so many tricks up his sleeve. You don't know what he's looking for. No, surely not.
Wow.
Okay, just about staying alive. You'll take that. You'll take 28% if you get to survive. You get to keep playing this game.
Okay, gold normals on deck. They're going to be a little bit faster. Going to be very good against Fox, especially, you know, can contest these areas more. And of course, just like we're seeing right there, couple of up tilts, throws the anvil out, blocks in between. Where do we go? Down smash off the block. Never even, no mind. Doesn't even reflect off it, just goes past it.
How did he did the block disappear at the end?
I think it
must have.
Yeah.
I was expecting some out for RyuKai, but that's a scary setup. MazeBeans' coverage in that situation was very strong.
I didn't even expect the down smash to hit.
It hit so far below ledge, and it's active for a very long time. People don't. It's just one very strong option that Steve has on top of a lot of other strong options, so you don't necessarily need to use it all the time. That's not the go-to, but when it gives you a game like that, you'll take that gladly. 2-0 down is RyuKai. You have to be thinking, considering all options available.
I think RyuKai is thinking like if he wants to switch, because again, the Fox is hot, but it's just it just doesn't feel worth it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It feels like there's levels to it, man. Like
yeah,
you don't really, as nice as it's playing, there's so little room for error on that character.
And there's the Wolf. Was wondering if it would come out. Comes out game 3. I think it should have came out game 2, but hey man, he's the player, not me. We're gonna see what this Wolf can do. Same stage though.
I guess that works out. It gives you some options to keep, like, it makes it harder for Maze to extend. It gives you platform extensions itself. But it does allow for MazeBeans to set up those like block gimps under Battlefield.
Yeah.
How many jabs? Do you die here? Maybe if you're not Fox, you're able to SDI out in time and shield. That's the character difference, fans.
That's huge. You don't die. You might take a little bit of damage, but you don't die. That's the most important thing. A couple of up tilts right there, looking for the nil up smash. Only gets the up tilt, sneaks in the back air. Super strong move as well, a Wolf of course. And now you're getting ledge trapped.
With no sword as well, you have an opportunity to apply this pressure to MazeBeans, ping-ponging off the block. This is the character pick we might have needed from RyuKai, able to keep this pressure up. The up smash taking that first stock confidently. He's coming alive. I can hear his team also feeling a bit more energy, a bit more confidence as this Wolf is just keeps going and going here, perhaps.
Well, Wolf, I think like RyuKai's Wolf, that's just a...
You can't do anything.
It's option card. That's a real option select, by the way, guys. That's actual option select. But yeah, I was going to say, RyuKai's Wolf is doing everything I thought it would do, you know what I mean? Yes, his Fox is probably better as a character, but in this matchup, I feel like Wolf does so much better. You know, if you have a Wolf in the pocket, I feel like it's better to use other than Fox. But, you know, RyuKai's showing it right now, but still has to get this game. You know, even is a stock ahead, but can MazeBeans come back?
It's a completely different game plan to last game. Like with Fox, he's pressing buttons on MazeBeans' shield, he's scrapping and he's getting punished for it, whereas RyuKai, when he's getting in, he's getting hits, he's getting stocks. This is so different to the last 2 games.
The momentum has absolutely switched. I feel like the character difference definitely has been what's making you know, it different for MazeBeans, of course. Can't get anything started. There's no jab kills. Can't cheese him either way. And RyuKai's Wolf has been so strong, you know, in the center stage especially.
Absolutely. 3 stocks to 1 up. You should probably die. Yeah, even if you mash out, MazeBeans is ready with a fair spike. Full stock lead though. You can do a lot of this. But if MazeBeans gets one clean opening for a lot of damage, it takes 65.
Just like that, folks.
I still feel like RyuKai is happy to take 65 if it's not death. We'll find a down smash this time. Bit harder on Wolf, I guess.
And honestly, this game's not over. We're right back into it.
One more good hit from MazeBeans, and we're back to where we started. But 40%, you'll take that Wolf Flash hit. Every hit you can take on the second stock, you're laughing if you're RyuKai. And gets the fair into the... Not finding the back end, not able to frame trap either, but keeps his advantageous position, and he's safely retreating to that mid-range places where he can throw out a blaster, stuff out a minecart. Doesn't have to go and press nair and down air on his shield. It's working out so well for RyuKai at the moment, but you need to do a little bit more, especially when the diamond is here. The beans are coming out the tin, and he wants a 3-0.
Surprised using it straight away. I thought he would wait for it to get the kill first, but either way, it doesn't matter. Does have gold charge as well, so I guess it's still, you know, a decent plan. Has the forward throw, looking for the back air read. Can't find it, throwing a few out, but obviously getting the auto cancel window out. He's going to fire a few more. Gets the claws out as well, just showing them for the fans. And RyuKai going to take that. It's 2-1. The game is not over. Set's not over either.
This could be where it starts for RyuKai. Very confident in that game, moving so precisely, so delicately around those big safe kill options from the Steve, like maneuvering around diamond back air so smoothly. It's a joy to behold, and this could be what he needed.
For me, the 3 big issues, or not exactly issues, the 3 big things for RyuKai's Wolf, the difference, right, was 1, the laser. Transcendent projectile, you can't challenge it, right? And, you know, Fox doesn't have that. He has lasers, which is like you can just tack on either way. But, you know, Wolf's laser actually stops you in your tracks. The second thing I was going to say is that Nair. That Nair was stopping so many minecart situations in the center stage, right, at the top of the 2 platforms in the middle of Battlefield. And then, of course, the one big thing for me is the ledge trapping situation. Wolf's ledge trapping against Steve seems to be so effective. You've got the Nair, the forward air reads, you know, the back air is sort of scaring you into staying on the stage, no jumping allowed. RyuKai kept MazeBeans in situations where he didn't want to be, and that uncomfortability was able to kind of, you know, let him some stock. So good on RyuKai to tap into the Wolf. I want to see it more.
I love those observations. Like it felt really hard for MazeBeans to get back into ledge. He just felt uneasy, and once you get in that Steve player's head, once you understand what they want, how they're trying to get out of this advantage, you can get some juicy openings. But MazeBeans only needs 1 opening for himself, starting off with a clean 66 and a bit of pressure to boot.
Okay, off stage for the down smash, maybe a bit too early, of course, tries to get the jab going, but getting stopped again by that F-tilt, been so good in RyuKai's arsenal. Yeah,
Fox wouldn't have that tool, just a bit of disjoint, just keep it outside of that jab range. So crucial, keeping this pressure up. He's a master at the ledge fabs. It's lovely to see.
Okay, gets the forward there. And the anvil too. No kill though. Good DI from RyuKai to survive. Goes towards the corner. Doesn't want to deal with anything from it. And the ledge trapping, not really showing too much from MazeBeans. Gets a spot dodge. Up tilt into the Dill up smash. And wow, we're back into it. Back even focus.
It really is. You can't afford to scrap. If you scrap incorrectly, you will just explode at practically any percent. You can't get out.
Dodge.
Oh no.
Spot dodging is not the right option.
You have no jump as well, by the way. You have no jump. You're gone. You're deceased.
Oh my god.
What a tech though.
That was a vital tech. Actually didn't have a jump. You're right, focus, but still MazeBeans kind of saving him. And this is RyuKai's chance to tap back in. He's not over yet.
Has a lot of rage. If he can just get a hit, can ride this momentum and finds the opening, not finding the tech coverage, but keeps it going, gets the grab, looking for a back end, not going to find the mark. But MazeBeans looking a little uneasy at the moment, Fabs.
Kind of surprised we're not seeing any like reflectors from RyuKai on these anvils, but maybe just not used to it at the moment. Okay, sneaks in the back air, just can't find it again, but gets the back throw this time. A lot of control on RyuKai's side, has a lot of the ledge trapping situations.
Locks it up, but not able to tech it. Okay, that's one way to avoid a 2-frame. Just walk your way to ledge and grab it safely. I rate that.
Godlike.
So calm in such a scary position, I guess.
Good on the mental, okay? The back air kind of colliding with the crafting table, getting interrupted by Wolf as well. RyuKai has MazeBeans in the air, can't do anything too much of it, just wants to get rid of the crafting table, to get rid of the materials as well. MazeBeans is still staying at that safety net, trying to mine, but of course getting interrupted by RyuKai, and the claws showing it again. Sharp mine, sharp F-tilt as well. RyuKai taking his lead in game 4.
Second F-tilt 2-frame kill from this Wolf, putting in the work. Big plays from RyuKai being made, but you have to navigate around these options from Steve. I love the attempt on the shine combo. Not going to find the mark. You're going to get dash attacked, but any damage is good damage. Just got to make it back to the stage. He's definitely coming alive in this set here. You have to make it through. He's playing these corner situations really well, navigating around those back airs and corner. Even if Maze is scouting a jump, they're not finding the mark. And he's using these big priority moves like back air, like Nair, like dash attack to such great effect.
Yeah, you make a really good point. Just gets over the down smash with the minecart, and you just might have to think, is it over focus, you know? MazeBeans still has a chance. All he needs is 1 up tilt. This is where it starts. How much damage can we get? Gets the down tilt into the minecart, but no hit right there. And MazeBeans, the door is not closed just yet. Off the block! Techs it either way, but again, Select has its coverage. Steve is a top tier, and we're seeing top tier situations right now. RyuKai, ledge trapping situation, gets the back air off the safety net, and he's going to live just that little bit more.
This insane sequence. Maze is fighting for his life, trying to end this set now, trying to stay alive in this. Does not want a game 5 because RyuKai is coming alive. This momentum is there. There are no materials here, Fabs. He has nothing to save him, but he gets some time. He gets some time to breathe, and Diamond is there if he can just buy some time.
Safety net.
And the block is there to cover him. Can tech if he needs to. Big moves, big plays from MazeBeans, just waiting. Gets the F-smash, not killing though, even with max rage.
Okay, gets back to ledge. Daily gets the F-tilt again, just can't find it. And again, the safety net is there every time. MazeBeans, so smart, just lets rip the F-smash. Big pop-off for the stage. MazeBeans going to keep going, and RyuKai just missing out right there. I think the big key point right there was the patience from MazeBeans, getting those just wait, stand still. Big mental opportunity right there, and there's, you know, just letting rip that F-smash. Great win for MazeBeans. He's going to keep on tracking through.
It's that slight delay that makes all the difference. Just the tiniest of hurt book shifts. Get the biggest of hits in the most important situations. incredible win for MazeBeans, clutching out, keeping his calm in those high-pressure situations is so hard to do at this level, and yet he came through, gets that big win. Moving on into bracket, he's going to have a big demon next in T.
Oh, he's got T next.
Yeah,
Interesting. Okay.
That's
okay,
gonna be a hot
that was a hot game 4. The momentum was swinging back and forth every single time, and it was just getting really, really tense in those moments. But for me, like I said before, it was MazeBeans' patience in those last points. You said it clearly, especially, is that his ability to just do such simple things, you know.